Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon there. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Monday afternoon, 3:30, November 3rd, 2025. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become profitable currency traders, and we do that by teaching you how to trade with our simple but very accurate proprietary trading indicators. And I am going to show you a sample of trade. We've got a dozen different trading signals. This is the one I principally trade with. So we first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll see what the market has for us.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
Oh my goodness. I lost my train of thought there for a second. We teach with a number of different tools. We've got videos. We've got group training sessions. We have these live trade sessions. And we cap it off with personalized training for these live trade sessions to get you to kind of see how well the indicators work when you know how to use them. I do 3 live trades a week. This one at 3:30, tomorrow morning at 6:30, Thursday at 6:30. The company does one every morning at 9:30 for 30 minutes. If they don't find a trade, when a trade does come up, they will send it out. Every morning around 10:30, I take a look at the charts. I don't go into the detail I'm going to go into here, but I look at the chart. If I see a trade, I send it out. We had one this morning, 8 pip on the Euro USD. It closed very quickly. And then right after this, I also send out an overnight trade setup, a little bit different strategy than the one we're using now. And once you become a member, we've got lots of every morning we do a trade, every afternoon we do a trade, and then we've got lots of coaching. We are firm believers in coaching, constant coaching. Anybody good at something has a coach. And if you do an analogy with sports, you constantly work on the fundamentals. You don't just because you get good, you forget about them. You keep working on them because that's what keeps you good. I like to work off of a little checklist so I don't forget anything. So let's take a look. During the session, if you want to try to get a hold of me, during this, I generally don't take questions, but questions are important and they help you get better. And the best way to do that is just to get on my calendar, Forex Smart Trade /schedule. We are going to stop doing our trial. So if you're in the trial, that's good. If you want to get in the trial, you better sign up quickly, because that link is going to be taken down very soon. We are now moving, if you want to learn to trade, we will first set you up with our trade pattern alerts. We'll send you out trades a trade every day. We will give you access to our indicators. And then once you see how successful we are and how well the trades we send out are, and you will also get my trades, you can then kind of move up and get access to the indicators. Getting a hold of me, again, you can call me, get on my calendar. I have office hours. In terms of protocol, I like to refresh my green chart every day. Keeps the indicators fast and clears out the memory. Very important is to spend a little time taking a look at the trades that didn't go your way. There's learning to be had there, and the more unforced errors you can eliminate in your game, the more money you'll have in your pocket. And that's what it's about. We're all here, or we want to trade. Lets you earn more, lets you work less, gives you more freedom to do other things. I've been trading for 7 years. It's been the best thing I've done. And I wish I figured it out much sooner, but you start where you're at and you move from there. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, but news does impact currency prices. So we want to know what news events are happening so we can trade around them. I like to see what news events are happening on forexfactory.com. Breaks news down into 3 categories: yellow, which is low impact, I ignore those; orange, which is medium impact, I ignore those also. Some people pay attention to these; and red, which is high impact. These are guys I want to trade around. Any trade we take right now should be done well before the 10:30 time. So we've basically got clear sailing. So with that, the trade I'm going to do, we've got a dozen different trade signals. We design a custom trade plan for you based on your availability to trade and your risk preferences. This one suits me. It's called a 10-point trade signal. I like to take it off of a 1-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, trades are going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And I'm looking to get in and out of a trade within 1 to 3 hours. And the strategy is basically there are 3 parts to the chart. This middle section, which we call the majors and minors. This top section, which we call the TNTs. And this bottom section, which we call the pressure. I want all 3 sections to agree, or the majority of the lines from each of these sections to agree, and I want a line from each section to be what I need it to be. The chart we're going to trade off is the light 6 major. It's one of our standard charts. It's a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. This first chart is all US based. I start with the middle section of the chart, which are the majors and minors. Red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray is the minor indicator. The horizontal blue line is the overbought line. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. I am looking for situations where the lines start out oversold and are going up, like here. And you can see the 4 up green candles. or overbought and going down, and then I want to follow it through. So here we are overbought. All the lines are coming down. There's 4 things I'm looking for. So 1, we started out overbought. 2, all the lines are going down. 3, the red line is crossed over, and it just barely has. It's just peeking out on this end of it. Here you can kind of see it more clearly. Red line's on top, and the black line's on top. And 4, what's the slope on the green line? I want it to be better than 45 degrees. And it's just a little bit better than 45 degrees. If I see what I want here, I'm going to jump up to my TNTs. If I don't, I just go to the next chart. So here, we just barely have it. You might argue that the red line isn't crossed over yet. In fact, looks like it's not anymore. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue goes up, that means sell. So I want at least 3 of the 4 of these lines agreeing. We've got all 4 now. And then the pressure, I want these lines either going down or I want the red line on top. And right now, the red line might be going, it's hard to say. Red line might be going down. The green line looks like it might be horizontal. Can't quite tell. And we're getting the peak out here. This is very borderline. If I have everything, and I'm going to hold off on taking this trade, but if I have everything I like here, I do a second confirmation step. And that second confirmation step is to look at a full chart. A full chart is just the Australian dollar, US dollar, but with different time periods, a 2-hour, a 4-hour, an 8-hour. And what I'm looking for, if I have what I want here, I want the 2-hour and the 4-hour both to be overbought, and we're not. This is going up and this is going up. Majors are going up on both of them. So these 2 don't agree. If these are overbought, where the lines are up here, there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out. Excuse me. So we're going to pass. So let's go back. I don't have my confirmation. Here we're basically oversold, and we don't have agreement. Majors are coming down, minors are sideways. Majors coming down, minors going up. Here we don't have everybody going up. It looks like the red line's horizontal. So we're going to pass. We only have 2 of the 4 here. Thick orange is going up and thick blue is coming down. I want at least 3 of the 4 here. So I'm going to pass. Overbought, and we get disagreement. I got everybody going down, but I don't have the double cross. So we're going to pass. So I've cloned this chart. We've got 6 more pairs. These are non-USD pairs. So let's take a look. Oversold sideways. So not what I'm looking for. Overbought. Everybody's going down. The red is just barely going down. It's and now it's horizontal. So we're going to pass. We don't have enough of it there. Disagreement between the majors and minors. Disagreement between the majors and minors. Disagreement between the majors and minors. Minors coming down. Majors coming down. Minors are sideways. This is nice. I would consider a trade so long as the green line is at the halfway mark. If it goes beyond the halfway mark, I generally won't take it, but this is just peeking through. Interestingly, we don't have the pressure here, but as I said, we're dead here because majors coming down, minors are sideways. I want all the lines going in the same direction. When I get that, I've got a higher probability trade. Oversold, disagreement between the majors and minors. Overbought. Majors are sideways, so not quite. I generally don't. We're in the middle of the channel. Majors are sideways. We're turning in the middle of the channel. I generally don't like to trade turns. I like it to get to one side before I trade it. Only time I'll make an exception is on the Euro USD. If we get a sharp turn, and this isn't a sharp turn, the red line's horizontal. New Zealand yen. We don't quite have the double cross that I want, so we're going to pass. Gold dollar. We started oversold. Everybody's going up. I've got the double cross, greens on top, grays on top. Terrific steepness on the green line. We're just crossed over a little bit the halfway mark. So I'll keep that. 2 orange lines going up, thick blue coming down. So 3 of the 4 here. But my pressure is screwed up. I've got sideways pressure. Green is going up, red is going down, and the red is on top. So I want either both lines going up or I want the green line on top. So I don't have that here. Euro, Swiss franc. We're overbought. It started to come down and then it's turned. So nothing there. So let's go to the next group. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So we touched overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross, good steepness. 2 oranges coming down. Thick blue, both blues going up. So all 4 are telling me buy. And I get sideways pressure again. Green is kind of going up and it's on top, and the red is going down. So not quite, just out of curiosity, let's see what the full chart looks like. AUD, CAD. Overbought here. We didn't quite make overbought here. If we had the pressure here, I might accept this, but we don't really have the pressure here, so I'm not gonna take it. Swiss franc yen. Look at the steepness on this. I like this. It's almost overbought. This is almost a little too far for me. So I've got all 4 here. Started overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross, reds on top, blacks on top, and terrific steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines going down. Thick blue going up, so 3 of the 4. But sideways pressure. The green line's coming down, and the red line is horizontal. Not quite there yet, just for the heck of it. Swiss franc, CHF, JPY. Nah, this is going up and this is going up. I want both of these overbought. So we're not seeing anything good tonight. Euro yen. Disagreement between the majors and minors. I want everybody agreeing. More agree, the higher probability that we're going to get what we want. Again, disagreement, oversold. Majors going down, minors going up. New Zealand Swiss franc, again, disagreement. And Canadian dollar Swiss franc. All right, so we've just gone through 24 pairs, and we didn't find a good trade. Now, one of the things I said is we've got multiple signals. We've got a little scalp signal that's usually good the last hour. You can take it on a 30-minute chart or 1 hour chart. I don't really trade a 30-minute chart, but on the 1 hour chart, this trade looks at what the thick orange line is doing. And the thick orange line is a scaled line. When it's as high as it can go, this number over here is at 10. When it is as low as it can go, like over here, it's at 0. So when it's at 10, since it's scaled, it doesn't think there's any more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that's a good time to sell. So, but we don't just trade on one piece of information. So when we see this at 10, we want to confirm it, and we confirm it by taking a look at what the red line is doing. And we want the red line on the major indicator to be above the blue line, and it's well above the blue line. So when we see this is at 10, or actually within 1 of 10, so it could be 9 or more, and the red line is up here, that's a little 5 pip sell. Now, we're still a little early to take that trade, but we'll come back to it. Let's see if there's any others that we might want to take. So we've got a sell for 5 pips on the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. 8.9 isn't quite enough. So I'm looking for this to be 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either end. So we're not close enough there, not close enough here. We've got the 0. Orange line is down, but look where my red line is. My red line's in the middle of the channel. This is telling me there's more down in the movement. So I don't have the 2 conditions like I have here. 0 again, but look at where my red line is. This is telling me there's more down. So we don't have it. 3, no. Let's see what else. Because I know people like to not walk away. 4 isn't close enough. 5 isn't close enough. 5 isn't. 2, 2, 5. Looking for 0 or 10. No, 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 no. Yes. 0.4 is within 1 of 0, but my red line isn't low enough. I want it below the red line. I want this red line down here. Maybe we're a little bit more further when the black line is. And let's look at our last chart. 8, no. 10, yes. Red line is not quite there yet. I want the red line to kind of be where the green line is. So we don't quite have it. 5, no. 1, not close enough. 0.9, yes. But red line isn't quite there. So, and then 4. So let's go back to Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Normally I like to wait till there's 5 minutes left, but we're going to go ahead and take this Canadian dollar. So this is a demo account. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Let's see if we've got that open. Canadian dollar, we don't. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. Canadian dollar, yen will be in this third group. No, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. I don't see it. Not up there. Am I missing something? Maybe it's in this group. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Why don't I see it? right there. All right, we'll make it a 1 hour chart. And I am going to click new order. I'm going to do a lot size of 2. Market sell. Right click. Go to modify. This trade is worth 5 pips, which is 50 points. I click the little blue button. It does the math for me. Because of the accuracy of this trade, we can use a 4-to-1 stop loss. So we'll use a 20 pip stop loss. And I want to get the full 5 pips we got in at 57499. So that's going to bring us to 0.57449. So 449 to get the full 5 pips. Click modify. And what happens is when this is at 10 and this red line's up here, it's like pulling a rubber band. When the clock changes, when the new hour starts, that's going to be worth, it's going to collect 5 pips. Sometimes it's not right when the clock changes, but it's within the hour usually. So we took a sell on the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc with a take profit of 0.57449, 0.57449, and a stop loss of 0.57701, 0.57701. As I said, I expect this to close within the next hour. You want to learn to trade, find somebody who's good at it, get them to teach you. We will. Have a terrific evening. I'm going to send out the overnight trade in just a minute. All right. Thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at the live trade if you can make it. Bye-bye.